Hey YouTube, what's going on out there? It's been a couple of weeks since my last video. So, consider, if you will, Boy Scout patches. Guys like me, who were in Boy Scouts back in the day, are willing to turn loose of their collections now at reasonable prices, probably, and you can pick up patch collections like mine here. These are mine. I collected these. Every one of these patches, even though they look new, because I kept them well, are at least 45 years old. Some up to 50, 55 years old. And these are called Order of the Arrow. See the arrow? Lodge patches. To become a member of the Order of the Arrow, your Boy Scout troop leader had to nominate you for induction into the Order of the Arrow, which is kind of an honorary organization. And if you notice, most of the names of the Order of the Arrow patches are Native American names. And the Order of the Arrow is based on Indian lore, American Indian lore. And so, the traditions of Native American Indians were inducted into Boy Scouts through the Order of the Arrow, and to become a member of the Order of the Arrow was an honor. So, across America, there are probably 400 to 500 Order of the Arrow lodges. So this is lodge. And each lodge had its own pocket flap. This fit on the, this was sewn to the pocket flap that folded down over a shirt pocket. These were worn on the right pocket of a Boy Scout shirt. And like any other item to be collected, Order of the Arrow patches have different values. And how do you know the difference? Well, you probably don't. So when you're buying Boy Scout memorabilia, basically the more you get, the better. Now I have listed these patches I'm showing here. Look at that. That's a beautiful salmon going upstream. These 69 patches that I listed on eBay have various values, and they're only valuable to the collector. Now some are rare, some are not. All of these are 45 years old and older. So let's see how mine are performing. Let's go over to the computer. Oh, by the way, why am I listing them now? Why didn't I list them on eBay 20 years ago or 50 or 30 years ago? Well, there wasn't an eBay 30 years ago. Anyway, there was a way to trade these patches before that time, but I don't know. You know, they have been in a photo album for many years now, and I've kept good care of them, but yeah, I can use the money now. They don't mean all that. I mean, I will keep the patches that are significant to me. Like, I was a member of the Chief Lone Wolf Lodge, Order of the Arrow, when I was in scouting. when I was 15, 16, 17 years old. And so I will keep a set of various pocket flaps that were with my lodge. I will not sell those. But this is a duplicate that I had, so I'm going to sell this one. And this one already has a bid on it on eBay. So I put all these patches on eBay for auction style listing. So let's see how my auctions are doing. So I put the patches I was showing you on 7-day auctions, and some are performing and most are not. If you see a red number here, it means that there are no bids. So we'll scroll down through here. None of these flaps have a bid. I started every patch, nearly all of them, at $12.95. So I'm scrolling. Still haven't got one with a bid, but then boom, I've got one here that is currently bid to $52.89. Now, you saw how many I scrolled through before I got to one that was bid up, but now this one's doing very well. And although I was a collector back when I was a kid, I had at my age now, I had no idea that these would do that. This one would do this well. And that's the way it goes with a lot of items you buy to resell on eBay. Oftentimes you don't know the value of an item. So if you're buying a collection of like Boy Scout patches or Cabbage Patch doll clothes or silver coins or jewelry or whatever it is, oftentimes when you're a generalist reseller on eBay, you don't know how valuable an item is until you list it on eBay and somebody buys it. So going ahead here. So I guess my point is, if you're going to buy a Boy Scout patch collection, you need to buy a lot and get it for a good price. Okay, here's one that has one bid for the original $12.95, and I am charging $2.75 for shipping on each patch, so that I can send them in padded envelopes and not have to worry about. These would actually ship. You could actually send these in a stamped envelope if you wanted to. But to protect them better, I'm charging the shipping. So no bid, no bid, no bid, no bid, no bid, no bid, no bid. And here's one that has one bid. And it's at $12.95, and it may not go up. I may only have one bidder for it. So we'll see how that goes. So I started my auction six days ago, so all of these patches have 1 day left for bidding. No bid, no bid, no bid, and then boom, here's the big one. This was one patch is at $168.50. So, and I promise you, when I acquired these patches, I probably got all of them for less than that price if I paid money. A lot of these I traded other patches for, or just, hey, I'll trade you my patch for your patch, and so on and so forth. So yeah, that's pretty amazing right there, that one. That's the big one. Let's see, going on through the list. I started some a little higher because I thought they would bring more, but I'm kind of, yeah, those don't have any bids, and not a whole lot of people are all that interested in them. So anyway, that's the way it goes sometimes. Sometimes what you think is going to happen doesn't. And scrolling, no bid, no bid, no bid, no bid, no bid. So a bunch of these have no bid. And the last one that has a bid, here we go. This is the one I showed you from my lodge, and it has one bid. So that one will sell and go to somebody who wants it. And so I'm not sure why I'm making this video, except to say, hey, if you get the chance to buy a collection of Boy Scout patches, get one that's, number one, old, like me. 2, get a whole bunch of them, because you don't know which ones are going to be valuable. And 3, I don't know what 3 is. So get out there, buy yourself some Boy Scout patches, sell them on eBay to make money. But out of 69 patches, I have 2 that are doing way more than I thought they would, and about 3 or 4 that are doing what I thought they would, and the rest are not doing anything. So this is your Silver Hair Stacker saying good luck, God bless. Get out there, buy yourself some patch collections to resell, but just know that most are not all that great, and a few are excellent. So good luck, God bless, bye bye.